Vegas too. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. All right, let me put the link in the bio for you guys to join the show. Shout out where you watching from, cousins, in the meantime. Excuse me. Shout out where you watching from. Let me know where you watching from, cousins. And that's cousins with a K. Now, y'all be spelling cousins with a C. That's for my real, like, blood cousins. Y'all my cousins with a K. Y'all my cousins with a K. All right, so to join as guests. All right. Let me put the link in the bio or in the comment section. So it's now pinned in the YouTube comment section. And make sure you guys are subscribing, excuse me, to the YouTube channel. So I had my best life at the Grammys yesterday. Lived my best life. So, and I'm about to put it in the comment section and Facebook. On Facebook, I see Boston, Louisiana to join as guests. All right. And let me pin it on Facebook. All right. All right. So it's pinned in the comment section on Facebook and also pinned on the comment section in YouTube. All right. If you want to be a guest on our show. Happy Monday nights. Let's see. Mississippi's in the building. Philly's in the building. St. Louis is in the building. Dayton, Ohio. All right. Hey y'all, let's get into it. All right, 21 O's, have good Wi-Fi, have good light. No videos come down. Kendra G, that is I. I'm not reliable for anybody you meet. Whoever you meet, it's on you, boo. I keep coughing on something. Do your own research where you meet somebody in person. And yes. All right, with that being said, let's start. No videos come down, only come on the show if you're willing to be a highlight, because no videos come down. I got to be able to see your face. So I see Alexis and Q. I see, okay. Is it Manaki with a pink? Show me your room with the pink hat. Show me your room. Show me your room. Stand up. Stand up. Okay. I think we good. Hello? You ready? Turn your volume on, boo. We can't hear you.
Turn your volume on. Now? I said, hi, Miss G. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous right now.
I understand. I understand. People get nervous. You ready to do it, girls? Thousands of people are watching you. Ooh. You ready? You ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready. I really am. I'm really nervous, but I'm ready. How you doing?
Ready? I'm doing good. What's your name, sweetie?
My name is Kiera.
Kiera, where are you calling me from?
I'm from Maryland.
Maryland, how old are you?
24.
Okay, 24.
Yes,
what you do for a living, boo?
I'm an engineer.
Engineer?
Yes, ma'am.
You have any children?
I have one.
How old is your child?
He'll be 2 this year.
2 years old. Why are you not with the daddy?
I'm not going to say anything bad about him. I just want to say, like, when you have a child, I think things change. Like, things you might have been okay with in a relationship, like, I don't know. I can't choke it up till I'm young, but, you don't really, I'm not going to say you don't know what you know, but, like, people don't understand that their actions don't just affect them. So when you have a child, you can't do certain things that you were doing before. So we didn't really agree on that kind of thing. So it's not like, I'm not going to say it's toxic or it was bad. It's just, we wanted different things after my son was born.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
No, ma'am.
No. And you're an engineer. Do you believe in zodiac signs?
I do. I'm a Virgo.
Virgo. All right. So we got Kiera, Maryland, 24, Virgo, engineer, mom to a 2-year-old, never married. What kind of man you looking for, boo?
Oh, man. Definitely want somebody considerate. Like I said, I want somebody that understands their actions don't just affect them. In general, like, everybody, me included. I wrote some stuff down. I want somebody that's selfless, but also a little bit selfish, because I feel like if you're not a little bit, like, I'm a very giving person, but, like, I've also learned if you give too much of yourself, you don't have, enough for yourself. So I need somebody that's kind of like, okay, they're a good person, but Kiera, stop giving homeless people money all the time, or stop giving all your friends your attention and your time. Like, hang up the phone at 3:00 in the morning. Somebody that's self-aware. Somebody that's resilient. I feel like bad stuff happens all the time, but, like, it's messed up. Like, what's the plan? What are we going to do about it? I mean, I done been through some stuff. I feel like a lot of people have been through some stuff. You just got to be able to, like, I guess bounce back. I think that's like for the most part.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the hat off. Red flag. They're terrible. Now my lace was messed up. Like we're not doing this today.
All right. What are your deal breakers, honey?
I don't want to be somebody's only like confidant. Like I'm learning that. Like if you need to have a support system outside of me, because I think that people's feelings matter. But like I can't validate them all the time. Maybe the way that they want me to. Like I go to therapy, so like maybe you got a therapist, or you talk to your mom, or you got a friend, or something like that. Somebody that has potential but doesn't see it for themselves. I'm starting to learn that like people, like it doesn't matter if you see the potential in people if they don't see it in themselves. So there's that. I don't sorry. And I'm not gonna lie, people are gonna get mad at me for this one, but if you're like over like 27, maybe you can't live with your mom. Like I feel like I'm a grown woman. Like I've had my own stuff since I was 21. Like I'm not gonna sneak around somebody's mom's house. It's like a respect thing too for me. Like I wasn't raised like that. You don't go in somebody's mom's house. You know what I'm saying? Like you do your own stuff outside of that. So maybe not that.
Okay.
Her face was like, yeah, no.
So you're 24. What's the age range you would date?
I'm not gonna lie, my dad's still in like his like mid 40s. So I'd say like maybe 35. I think that's still like kind of a little bit, but
35. You still date up to 35 or starting at 35?
Up to 35.
Okay. Could he have kids?
Yeah, I think that's okay. Like maybe 1, 2.
Do you want more children?
I do, but I told myself like, they're gonna get mad at me, but like I would like to get married before I have another child. I think, people are allowed to grow. I learned that like this is like a precious time, a precious thing, and like you owe it to your child essentially. So like I don't want to have another kid and it not.
So what do you learn now that will make you want to be married first?
Again, I really think the biggest thing for me about becoming a mother is like stepping outside of myself. I feel like, when you're young, you don't really think about those things. And like, I didn't think about how like the way his father treats me is like how I'm going to raise my child, or like what kind of influence you want around that. And I also feel like bearing a child, I don't know if people know, it's very hard. There's a lot of things that come with that. I was working and all those things. You need a really good support system. So like, I want to be able to build that foundation, have that understanding, and like understand, our values in life and what we need before we like bring life into this world. Because like I said, we owe it to the children. The children don't owe us anything.
So. Okay. Now, does the guy got to look a certain way?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I want to say yeah, but it's not really that. I feel like if I like the person's personality, it doesn't really like you start to like them. I don't know.
Okay. What about money? Do we got to make a certain amount of money?
Just enough to sustain himself. I'm not gonna lie. A deal breaker. Like if I'm talking to a guy, like you're not my man. Don't ask me for money. I don't want to be like that. Please do not ask me for money. Like I understand, like we go through stuff and people be in situations, but like it's like a thing, habitual thing. Like you start. If you're not my dude, don't ask me for no money. Like what? I'm not gonna ask a man for his money. Like I have my own stuff, but like don't live above your means. Like whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you are taking care of yourself and you have your stuff going, like that's fine for me. Because you're still getting to know somebody. Like yes, I like to be in a relationship, but I'm not gonna be like tomorrow you're my boyfriend. Like we're supposed to figure each other out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, all right. So let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh Jesus, I ain't got a big butt.
I like you're in shape though.
Yeah, I work out. I go to the gym. I used to run track. So
okay, yeah. All right, so this is Kiera, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Kiera, Maryland, 24, Virgo, engineer, mom to 1 child. And you do want more kids, right?
I do.
All right. When was your last relationship?
My child's father.
Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
4 months. Actually, this year I told myself I wasn't gonna have.
Wait, you said when?
4 months ago, yes, ma'am.
And then what was you gonna say?
That this year I told myself, again, everybody in the comments, you can fight me, but like I said, this year I wasn't gonna drink, I wasn't gonna do like any, recreation, and I wasn't gonna be like sexually active with anybody. I feel like again, you have to like, I'd like to build something, with your mind, your rapport. I feel like I don't want my, that to lead in my next relationship. So.
Okay, so are you not having sex until this year?
This year I'm really focusing on myself, but I would like somebody to like, get to know while I'm doing that at the same time. I feel like, people don't spend enough time pouring into themselves. Like this year I'm trying to be a little bit more selfish, but I would like to, get to know.
So basically what I'm hearing is this: you want to date without having sex this year?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, what are 3 flaws you have when it comes to relationships?
I need to learn how to rely on somebody else. I think sometimes, we do it by ourselves all the time. So you kind of like, when somebody does come help, you're like, oh, I do it myself. So I need to stop being like that. Um, Sometimes, I guess maybe it's a Virgo thing. It comes off judgmental, but I'm very like, I just want to help. So like maybe not tone it back a bit, just read the room maybe, or like just be more patient with people.
Okay.
And I burn out a lot. I feel like I do a lot, and then you kind of crash. Like I just gotta learn how to not pour too much into it. Like I told you, take my time. So.
Got you. Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I think I'm funny. I think I'm a good time. Like even if it doesn't end up being that, it's a good just good vibes. Like I'm gonna be genuine with you if you're genuine with me. I'm genuine regardless, but it's just a good time.
Okay. So we got Kiera. Do you want to get married? So you do want to get married. What qualities you feel as though make you a wife?
I think I'm understanding. I feel like, you have to respect people where they are in their life. I feel like, again, I'm willing to like grow with somebody at the same time. I can cook, that's subjective to each his own, but I can cook more than I can cook. But like I said, I guess I'm still figuring that out. I feel like, really dependent on the person, but I just know that I'm understanding and willing to work through it with the right person. So,
okay. So let's do it. We got Kiera, Maryland, 24, Virgo, engineer, mom to a 2-year-old, would like to be married before she has another child. This year she wants to date without intimacy. And should the guy be in Maryland?
it doesn't bother me if they're not.
Okay. Not concerned about your money, but don't ask her for money.
That
boom, 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 bam, 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 bam. That would have been the sound effect at the club.
Yes, ma'am.
Bam, 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 bam. All right, boo. Let's do. How can the guy reach out to you, love?
My Instagram handle is on the bottom. That's probably the best way to reach me.
All right. How do you spell it?
MHMMKIARA.
Okay. And there you have it. All right, boo. You keep me posted how it goes.
Yes, ma'am. You have a good one.
You too. Bye, baby. All right, let's get somebody else. Joe Anderson. Joe, show me your room. Show me your room. Take the room. Okay. Show it. Okay. I think we might be good. Hey, boo.
Hey.
What's your name, love?
I'm Jordan. You can call me Joe.
Okay, sure. Joe. Where you calling us from, love?
I'm calling from Greensboro, North Carolina.
North Carolina. How old are you?
I'm 30. I just turned 30 on the 30th.
30 on the 30th.
Yep, it was my golden birthday.
That's what's up. So you're an Aquarius.
I am.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
What you do for a living, Joe?
Well, so I work for an insurance company, but I'm also a fine artist. So
you're a artist?
Fine. So I'm a painter. Like, let me see.
Oh,
I'm painting a picture now. Yeah.
Gotcha. We're at Echo. Do you have me on twice somewhere on a TV?
No, I don't actually. Let me see. Did that help?
Let's see if that helps. Let's just try to work. It's not that bad, but I can hear a little feedback. So we got Joe, North Carolina, 30, Aquarius. She's a fine artist. And what was the other job?
I work for an insurance company.
Insurance company. You have any children?
I have 4. I have 4 boys. Yes,
4
ma'am.
boys?
Yeah.
How old are your boys?
So the twins are 2. They're the youngest. I have a 3-year-old and a 7-year-old.
All by the same man?
Yes, ma'am.
Why y'all not together?
It's a long story. So I guess in short, it just got really unhealthy and unsafe. So we left.
So you left?
Yes, me and my children.
Were you guys married?
We were close, but not quite. So we were engaged. We were engaged, but we didn't get married.
Okay. So you have 4 kids together, and you have twins that are 2. Is it completely over? Do you co-parent well?
We co-parent enough. I mean, well enough. Okay. We live in different states, so yes.
You live in 2 different states. All right. So he doesn't live in North Carolina?
No, ma'am.
All right, so let's do it. We got Joe, North Carolina, 30, Aquarius. She's a fine artist. Also works for an insurance company. Mom to 4, all by the same man. never married. What kind of man are you looking for?
So I'm very disciplined. So I would love a disciplined man. I love someone that is structured and also is in his career, has his has everything together, so has his own home, car, self-sufficient, um, and just somebody that's willing to go through life and have a good time. And I mean, I like to enjoy my life, so I want someone to do that with.
Okay. What are some of your deal breakers?
Um, so my major deal breaker is bad, unhealthy habits. So drugs, physical abuse, verbal abuse. I'm not interested.
Not interested. Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I like a clean cut appearance. So
Clean.
just keep yourself well, keep yourself up.
Okay. What about money? Do we gotta make a certain amount of money?
So for my life, in order for it to make sense, I would say $70,000 minimum.
Minimum. Did your child's father make 70K?
Oh, he made more.
Oh, he made more. Okay.
Yeah.
He made more. So your requirement is 70K. Do you want more kids?
Only for my husband, but no, not for me.
So if you get married, you'll have children.
Yeah. So if he wants children, I would give him children. But if it's up to me, no, I don't want any more children.
Okay, so you're fine with him having kids already then?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
So I have on black pants.
I was gonna say I can't really see your legs. But you make it small.
Well, I would turn on it. You want me to turn on the light?
You can if you desire.
Oh, okay.
Y'all be in the dark watching me, child.
Yeah, I got the ring light on, so it looks better if if I got the light off in the background.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh,
Okay. We can see. Yeah, you look small.
yeah, I'm petite. I'm 5'2".
You're 5'2". Okay. So Joe. You say you don't care if he's in North Carolina or do you?
To be honest, I don't. I used to work for an airline, so I'm used to traveling. No, I don't. As long as he's within the U.S., the domestic U.S., then no, I'm good.
Okay. What was your last relationship?
So my last serious relationship was my children's father. We tried it again about um, around the time the twins were born, and then a year later we cut it off completely. So that's been my last real relationship.
Okay. Now, you don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Um, I want to say a month ago.
A month ago? Okay. Is that guy an option?
He is not really because he's not looking for a serious relationship because he's so into his career right now.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, what are 3 flaws you have to work on when it comes to a relationship?
Um, let's see. So I wrote these down. So I'm an independent person, so I have to learn how to not get so impatient with other people and waiting on, being on other people's time. I'm very impatient when it comes to somebody else's time. I like to get it done and get it done my way sometimes. So, and also, I can be bossy and demanding, but I mean, that's me. And I'm
Okay.
pretty short. Sometimes I can be real short. Like this is this is this is how it's gonna go, and this is how I want it to be.
Okay. Now, I want to say, I'm going to keep it real with you, Joe. You do have 4 children, and you have 2-year-old twins, a 3-year-old. So you have 3 kids under the age of 5, and then you also have a 7-year-old.
Yes.
What would you say to a guy that's concerned about your children and how young they are?
Well, my children are my responsibility. Now, if we got serious, then anybody that I deal with and anybody that I expect a man to deal with, they understand that's the whole package, and what comes with them is just part of it. Now, I'm never going to tell anybody, like, you have to take care of my kids, but I'm never going to say that. However, just understand that comes with the role.
That comes with the role. Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Well, I'm pretty fruitful. I think I'm also resourceful. I'm a good time, like the last girl said. You're gonna have a great time now. Um, oh, I do cook and clean, so it's not necessarily that I believe in gender roles, but I will say I do believe a woman takes care of house and home, and I also like to work, so I take care of house and home. I generate revenue. I do expect him to be a protector and a provider as well. So I like a manly man, but that's my expectation.
Okay. All right, let's do it. We got Joe. She makes no, she didn't say how much she makes. You make more than 70K?
I make 60 actually.
Okay, so you make 60, but the guy has to make at least 70K. You said for your lifestyle.
Yeah.
But why you don't even make 70K?
Well, I don't make 70K, but if we add another person to the equation, and let's just say my income was no more, then I would expect us to be able to at least live off of the 70. And in
So you
North
would,
Carolina,
so this man does have to expect in that scenario, that means he would have to expect to take care of your children if you say you have no more.
well, yeah, but also that would be for us to be together. So I wouldn't expect a man that I'm just dating to take care of my children.
Right, but you said in order to keep up with the lifestyle that you live, he has to make at least 70K. But you don't even make 70K. So what's this lifestyle that you live that you're talking about?
Well, no, no, no. I didn't say he has to keep up with my lifestyle, but I would expect minimum 70,000, and that's just because that's what my children's father was making minimum. Like that's what he would have. That's what he started out with his last job making. So that's what was comfortable for us, and we were living off of his income. So
Okay,
he
he
made
was
he ended up making more, but that's where he started.
now. What was I gonna ask? Oh, I forget. Okay, so he has to make at least 70K, have children. You said you're open to having more kids only if you get married.
Right, right.
Okay. All right. Okay. How could the guy reach out to you, boo?
So Joe Anderson is my name on Facebook. At JORDANDERSONN_ is my Instagram handle.
Okay. There was something else I had to ask, but it's totally slipped my mind. So I think we're gonna end right there. But you said you
Okay.
do want to get married, right?
Yes, ma'am. That's my intention.
What qualities you feel as though make you a wife?
I know that I'm a great team player. I do cook, like I said. Um, I am doing my best to listen. Now I am coachable, so even if I don't listen the first time, I'm coachable. So those are my qualities that I think will make me a great wife.
Okay, I did, and I remember the question that slipped my mind. Does your ex-boyfriend, who's the father of your four children, does he pay child support?
He does, yes.
He does. Okay. So you do still get that income. And is he involved in the children's lives?
I mean, he's involved. Yeah, he's involved enough.
Okay. All right, let's do it one more time. How can they reach out to you, babe?
So on Facebook, I'm Joe Anderson, and then on Instagram, I'm at JORDANDERSONN_.
And there you have it. All right, boo. Will you keep me posted how it goes, girl?
Yes, ma'am. I'll talk to you later.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. So let's get a guy. CJ, show me your room, boo. Show me the room. Bring the camera around so I can see the room. Okay. I think we good. Hello, you ready?
Yeah, what's going on, sweetheart? How you doing?
Good. This your first time here?
This is actually my second time, and I came up to give an update.
All right. What's the update, CJ?
It's not a good update. It's not a good update.
Woo, it's not a good update. Let me hear it.
So first and foremost, you're amazing. Shout out to you for trying to, get people to connect. So good job on that. So the update, I had a lot of people slide in the DMs, but it didn't make sense. I did meet one person from the show, and unfortunately, it just didn't work out.
What do you mean as it didn't make sense? Did it not fit what you were asking
No,
for?
not at all.
Okay, so let's talk about what were your requirements.
So I was looking for somebody that was, relatively in shape, African American woman, minimum or max 2 kids, age requirements between 28 and I say 42, and it was everything outside of that. It was white women, women who had 5 kids, women didn't have jobs, they didn't have cars, they didn't live in California. They were kind of bigger women, so it was all over the place.
Okay, so they didn't fit the requirements that you desired.
Correct.
All right, so you want to do it again?
We can rock. We can try it again.
All right, ladies, now I love you. Y'all better listen up when these men are telling you what it is, so you don't play yourself in the process. Now you know you, we don't know you, but if he says something that might exit you out, just okay. It's okay, girlfriend. You're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, but don't be reaching out if you know you're not fitting the desire. So CJ, where do you live?
I live in California.
What part?
Southern Cal.
Southern Cal. So do you want her to be in Southern Cal?
She doesn't have to be. I travel.
Oh, you'll travel. Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you, CJ?
I'm 35 still.
35. Do you have any children?
I do not have any kids.
Oh, so now is your preference women with no kids?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. But that's why they hit you up, because you said it don't matter.
So I don't mind dating women with kids because I like kids too. So.
Okay, so you are fine with that. Is there a maximum amount?
2 kids.
2 kids. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living, CJ?
I manage multi-million-dollar construction projects. So I'm a project manager.
You're a project manager.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you want kids, right?
I do.
Okay. Do you believe in zodiac signs?
I don't care about none of that.
Okay. All right. So we got CJ. He's in Southern California, 35, no kids. He's a project manager, not into zodiac signs. What kind of woman are you looking for? Let's be clear.
I was clear last time, I thought. So I'm just looking for a woman who doesn't need to be taken care of to take care of her. So i.e., I'm looking for a woman that has a career already. I'm looking for a grown woman. I'm not looking for a woman that's going to be a liability. I'm looking for somebody that's going to be an asset. Granted, I meet all the 6s because we went over this last time.
What are all the 6s that you meet?
I meet all the 6s. So I make above 6 figures. I am 6 feet tall, and then I meet the other 6 as well.
Well, let me ask you this. You said above 6 figures, which is 7 figures. Do you mean you make?
Belay my last. I make between 1 and 200K.
Okay, to be clear.
My bad.
How tall are you?
6 feet.
And you over?
Yeah.
You well endowed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So ladies, he got the 3 6s. What are the deal breakers that you will not accept?
Smokers. I don't like smokers. Not dealing with smokers. This might be funny, but missing side teeth. I'm a teeth person, so please have all your teeth. And that's really it for real. I don't really have too much. Yeah, just
okay.
Bad hygiene. Wait. Belay my last. Bad hygiene, and you got to be a nice woman. Like if we go out to eat, you can't be mean to the waitress or the waiter, and then you got to have a religion. I need you to have a faith. I'm Christian. I will prefer you to be Christian as well.
Okay. Fair enough. Now, does she gotta look a certain way?
Black, African American. Y'all are beautiful. Y'all are the closest thing to God to me. So there's nothing better than a Black woman.
Nothing better than a Black woman. We love to hear it.
Yeah.
We love when our Black men stand for Black women.
Yeah, ain't nothing better than y'all. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Ain't nothing better than a Black woman. We love to hear it. Now, does she got?
What happened?
Let me hear it.
So first and foremost, you're amazing, and shout out to you for trying to get people to connect. So good job on that. So the update. Oh, I didn't know I was a host. I don't know what happened to Kendra. We're gonna keep this thing rocking. I'm on my secondary device. Like I said, I'm in Southern California. My Instagram is C_JONB. Y'all hit me up on Instagram. I just wanted to make sense, y'all. Oh, there you go.
So listen, on my end, I was able to see you, and I thought you were going. I was the one that was going the whole time.
Yeah, they said I was the host, so we was rocking out. So it's
You was
fine.
rocking out, okay.
So
okay.
Kendra, hold on. Since I'm the host, Kendra, what are you looking for? I'm just joking.
I'm taking.
I'm joking.
And I got the best man in the world, child. If I was to tell the story,
Hey,
ain't nobody better.
Talk about it.
Ain't nobody better. If I could bottle him up and sell him to the ladies, I promise you I would. But I can't, and he's only one, and he ain't available, child.
Hey, shout out to Buddy, man. Shout out to Buddy.
But back to you, CJ. Okay, so the last question I think I asked was what?
I don't know.
I think the last question was.
So the type of woman that I'm looking for is
Oh no, I know who he was. So you have the 3 6s. It's time for does the woman have to make a certain amount of money?
So I'm looking for a career-driven woman. Last time I did say between $50,000 and $70,000. That's not really fair. Because there's a lot of great women who don't meet that financial requirement. Number one. Number two, we live in a world where the economy is trash. And I know people are trying to make ends meet. So after going over my last interview, it wasn't fair. I just need you to be able to take care of yourself. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be the lover, leader, provider, and protector for you anyways. I just don't want you to be a liability.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh. Let me see. So like I said, I am 6 feet. I work out a lot, and there's that.
Okay. Don't play with CJ. He said he works out a lot. CJ, what's the age range you would date?
I'm still at the age range of 28 to 42.
28 to 42. Okay.
Yeah.
And you want children, obviously, right?
I do. I am dating with intent. I am dating to have a wife. I don't want to do the whole baby mama thing. I'm not down with that. Shout out to the mothers who are single, but me personally, I don't want to do the whole baby mama thing. So I want a wife, and then I want kids. If she has kids, we can talk about it, but it has to make sense. It's gonna have to make sense.
It's gonna have to make sense. Okay. Now, when was your last relationship?
My last actual relationship was 2017, and I got beat up in the comments for this as well. I was in the Navy, so I am a veteran. So I do come with like crazy benefits. That's besides the point. The reason I got out of the Navy is because I do want a family. I got out of the Navy 2021, and since then I have been dating. I haven't found her. So
Okay. Now you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
You don't kiss and tell.
Okay, fair enough. What are 3 flaws you have to work on in a relationship?
Patience. I understand that because the military, it taught me how to be kind of strict a little bit. I have to loosen up. I have to understand that everything's not going to go as planned. So I have to loosen up. That's one of my biggest flaws. I am a protector. I'm not aggressively protective. I'm not like a stalker or anything like that, but I am protective. So I have to, loosen up on that part. Outside of that, I don't know.
Okay, I don't know. All right. Well, why would a woman be lucky to be with you, CJ?
Easy. I am the lover, leader, provider, protector. I got you, and I am Mr. Tell you to sit down because I know a lot of women like to be independent, and I know a lot of women are tired of doing it by themselves. I know you are because they say it on your show. So I am telling you that I am here to tell you that guys like myself, we do exist. You don't have to do it by yourself anymore.
Okay,
but
let's
again,
talk about provider, because you said that word. Ladies love that word. So what does provider mean to you?
I make it easy for you, 100%.
Talking that talk, CJ. All right, and you want to get married, correct?
I do. The reason, I want to dive a little bit on the provider technique. So because I want a wife with kids, it is extremely foolish of me to have her go work while she's pregnant. Dumb as hell. Excuse my French, but that is extremely dumb to have my wife working while she's pregnant. So therefore, I have to put myself in a position for all of us. That way you can stay home, do whatever you got to do, and I take care of everything else.
Also, you don't want your woman to work when she's pregnant with your child.
Absolutely not. Now let me dive into that a little bit. Working is going to be her option. It's not going to be her requirement. It's not going to be her mandate. If she wants to work, perfectly fine. But that's going to be after the pregnancy, after she gets done healing, whatever the case may be. But it's not going to be a requirement.
Now, CJ, you talking that talk, CJ.
I can back it up.
You must have talked that talk the last time. That's why you got bombarded. That's why the women were shooting their shot. They was like, I know a bitch is overweight. And I know I got 3 kids. But CJ, I'm putting my application in. They said, I heard your deal breakers. Let's see if we can revise some things over there.
When it comes to the deal breakers, ladies, I'm sorry, but I'm not budging because those are my non-requirements, my non-negotiables. But
run down your non-negotiables one more time so they can hear it clearly.
No smoking. I can't get jiggy with the smoking. I'm a kisser. I like to kiss. If you smoking cigarettes or even weed, I can't get jiggy with that. Miss Society. I don't know what happened. We had the pandemic and then we had the Miss Society epidemic. So I don't know what was going on, but I'm a teeth person, so please have your teeth. I'm a dog person, so please like animals because I'm a dog person. Hygiene. Hygiene is very, very important. It's very paramount. Please be good with your hygiene. Please be a good person. I need you to be a nice woman. You can be, have your guard up when you're outside, but when you get home to me, let your guard down. I'm here to protect you. I'm not here to battle you. I'm not here to measure up with you. I'm here to take care of you. Be a Christian. I believe in God. I'm not too shabby with the Bible, but I need you to be a Christian. And just be a good person. Just be a good person.
Boy, some other key things though. You said she has to be in shape.
Yes, physical. Please be in shape. I get that we have, our shortcomings. Like today it's raining. I didn't go to the gym. Didn't feel like it. I had a long day. But I want you to be into some type of fitness. I'm not saying you got to be a bodybuilder, but please make it look right.
And you said no more than 2 kids.
No more than 2 kids. And those 2 kids, they have to be older than like 3 or 4. Like I can't date a woman and you still breastfeeding a child. Like that doesn't make sense to me.
Now, was there a money requirement you had?
Have a career, okay? And when I say career, I mean a teacher is fine. A lawyer is fine because I've dated teachers and lawyers. Being a doctor is fine. Just have a career. Take care of yourself. Have your lifestyle, and then try to maintain your lifestyle. The 3 basics that I look for is have a career, have a car, and then have your own place to stay.
Okay. We got some comment questions that people are paying me to ask. Pookie, shouts Pookie. I don't know what Pookie y'all know, but a Pookie that watch my show is rich as hell. Pookie send me money every single night to ask questions. So Pookie said this. He just said he wants her to earn a certain amount of money. Now working is an option. Which one is it? This is unusual for a man to care about what a woman earns. That's what Pookie said. So do you have a money requirement?
I will answer that question. So again, I want you to be an asset and not a liability. I think that should cover that. Because again, I don't need anybody to just try to come in and then drain me if I'm not really believing that you can take care of yourself.
Okay. Asset, not liability. All right, we got another question. This is Mr. Ion. Mr. Ion said, all the Kings, Pookies, and baby mama line backers hating in the comments about this well put together brother. So I guess Mr. Ion is defending you, saying that there's King Pookies and baby mamas, baby mama linebackers, he called them to be exact. They're hating on you in the comment section because you're a well put together brother. And then Tara Toy said, CJ, visit Inglewood, Ladera Heights, Baldwin Hills, a lot of FBA ladies. Where do you hang out at?
Where do I hang out at?
I guess.
I really don't. I'm not from California, so I really go to work, and then if I'm actually going somewhere, it'd probably be out of the country somewhere, maybe back to Texas where I'm from, because I do still have the Southern hospitality that I've gathered from being from Texas. But I don't really hang out in Cali. I mean, I volunteer on Skid Row from time to time, which I want to get you out there, Kendra. I want to get you out to Skid Row to volunteer. It's safe. But outside of that, I don't really go outside a lot, for real.
You know, God calls people always to give and serve, and I think I definitely serve and I definitely give back, but people give back in different ways. So
This is true.
I think my ministry, I do my ministry and giving back well. Shout out to Skid Row. Shout out to Skid Row. There ain't nothing wrong with Skid Row. And shout out to the people that do that in their way of acts of service. God just saying, tell me that part yet. Now I'm gonna, Lord, tell me, because I didn't hear that request. God didn't say. Now I know God works through people, and you a person, CJ, but I got to wait until God tell it to me again. He got to reconfirm it.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Shout out to the big man upstairs, man. Shout out to
Yeah.
the big man.
All right, let's do it, CJ. How can a woman reach out to you, boo?
Y'all can hit me up on Instagram. My Instagram is C as in Charlie _ J as in Juliet, O as in Oscar, N as in November, B as in Bravo.
One more time for the people.
So it's gonna be on Instagram, ladies. C as in Charlie _ J as in Juliet, O as in Oscar, N as in November, B as in Bravo. And again, y'all can hit me up on Instagram. I'll give my apologies if you slid through the DM the first time. I apologize, I didn't get to it. Maybe the second go around, I might see your DM and we can go from there. Okay. But Kendra, thank you for this. Thank you for the opportunity. Continue to do your thing. I'll tell you right now, myself and a lot of the other cousins, we be defending you in these streets. It gets kind of crazy in the IG streets a little bit, but hey.
Let me say this. I love all you guys. I love everybody that defends me. And you know, I got my own little, my cousins I got some cousins who like the Beehive and they'll go hard for me. So I want y'all to know I love y'all so much. But listen, don't be worried about it. Your best revenge is your success. And one thing about me, I'm just gonna keep rising and rising and rising to make it easy for y'all. But I do want to say this. I see y'all, and sometimes I'll be ready to clap back, and I'm like, well, one of my cousins already handled that. I don't even gotta say nothing because my cousins came through and did it. So I want to say this, CJ, and to everybody else who be having my back in the comment section. I really love y'all. I do. But listen, let's go. Keep me posted, CJ. You will be a highlight again. You were a highlight the first time, right?
I was. So I appreciate it, sweetheart.
Okay.
Keep doing your thing, and I'm gonna be in the comments. Thank y'all.
All right. Bye, CJ.
Bye, sweetheart.
Okay. All right. Oh, Pookie came back. Oh, this is a different Pookie. Pookie must be a name that you could. Oh, maybe it's the same Pookie, but he just spent more money. I don't know who y'all talking about. This Pookie rich. So every other Pookie I can't vouch for, but the Pookie that watch my show, he done spent $20 to say this. Let me read it out loud to y'all. Pookie said, I'm not hating at all. I'm handsome and I have money. But what high-earning man cares about what a woman earns? I just think he will turn off a significant amount of women by having a career income requirement. It's unusual. Well, Pookie, let me disagree with you because I do think men want an intelligent woman, right? I mean, if you're building an empire, like let's just use, and I only use celebrities, y'all, because we all know celebrities. So please stop with this celebrity thing. But I'm going to use a celebrity couple, and it's going to be Jay-Z and Beyonce. Jay-Z's a billionaire. Jay-Z could have had any woman in the world, and she would have been beautiful, and she would have hopped on one foot. She would have been the coming to America girl that Eddie Murphy could have married in the movie, and would have did anything, had his children, been by his side. Life goes on. But he chose a boss chick, not a boss chick, the boss chick of all boss chicks that has inspired the whole entire world. So I do understand why men want a woman who's successful because it comes with a certain brain. For one, it comes with, you know, how is this woman going to raise your children? So yes, there are some men who definitely do care about the success of the person they're going to procreate with. So that actually does make sense. But CJ said, even though you are the successful woman, when it's time for you to have children, if you decide you want to put your career to the side for the sake of our children, I got you. So I think that's the message he was trying to convey, CJ. Excuse me, Pookie. Okay, Pookie? Hopefully that made sense. Now let's keep going. We had a guy, let me get a girl. Let's get a girl. Sasha, show me your room, boo. Show me the, yes, that's you. Show me the room. Okay, I think we good.
Ah,
Hey,
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 girl.
girl.
Oh my God. I can't look. I'll be just like everybody else. I can't believe you picked me.
You here, mama? Is your
I
name
know.
Sasha?
It is
Where you calling me from, love?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore in the building.
Yes.
Sasha. Baltimore. How old are you?
I am 37.
37. What you do for a living?
I am an account executive for a luxury brand.
Count executive. Do you have any kids?
I do not.
No kids. Do you believe in zodiac signs?
I do. I'm an Aries through and through, honey. The good, the bad, the ugly. I'm a, yeah, all of
Okay.
that. We're going to get to that.
All right, we're gonna get to that. All right, I think I have it all. Sasha, Baltimore, 37, is an Aries, account executive, no kids. Have you ever been married?
Nope.
No. All right. What kind of man you looking for, baby?
I definitely want someone who is in tune with who they are and what they want and not just saying something just to say it. My girl Sprinkle, she be saying, don't tell a man what you want because then he gonna try to make himself that. I want someone who is aware that he can come to me healed in who he is and we can come together. I want someone who is generous, not in a financial sense, but in the sense of like generous with your time, generous with your attention. Girl, why am I nervous? I'm like all the people. I'll be watching like, calm down, it ain't that serious, but it is. Okay, sorry. Generous with time, generous with attention. Someone, I said self-aware. Tall, I'm 5'11", you'll see. I'm a thickums and I'm tall. So someone 5'11" or taller. I tried the little men, but if Napoleon complex, I know Zach, my king is short. I don't think so, but what else? I don't know. No kids, unfortunately. I know, well, you can have kids, but they need to be at least like teenagers because I know I'm 37. So my pool of no kids is low. And I don't want kids. So I don't mind being a stepmom, but I don't want to birth any children. And yes.
Okay. All right. So you don't want to birth any children. And you said the guy can't have no kids?
I mean, essentially, if he's someone who I'm okay with someone who doesn't want children. I don't want anyone.
Okay. And he couldn't have kids prior either.
No. He can have prior kids, but I don't want anyone who's looking to meet someone and start a family and have children. Essentially, I'm old and, that's my patience is thin. I ain't ready to chase no babies around.
Okay. So we can have kids already, but you prefer him not to want more kids if he does.
Right. And I would
Or
prefer, I'm sorry.
No, and then if he doesn't have kids, you prefer someone who doesn't want kids.
Yes. And if he does have children, at least like 10 and up. I don't like no babies.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Teeth. I know he was just talking about the side teeth. I got all my teeth that's something I look at right away. That's a deal breaker for me. Narcissism. Someone who what else? Teeth, narcissist, liars, someone who doesn't have a good relationship with their mom, because I feel like how you treat your mother is how you're going to treat me. What else? And I would say like just overall appearance, like someone who just keeps themselves up, like, I know everybody has bad days, but keep your hair cut, wash your face, even if it's Dove soap, something.
Okay. Let's we gotta look a certain way.
Long as I'm open to all ethnicities, but as long as he's 5'11" or taller. Because if I put on heels, 5'11".
Okay, so at least your height or taller.
Yes.
What about money? Do we gotta make a certain amount of money?
I make $100K, so I would like him to be in that range. if he's not, just it not be an issue with me making more, like long as he is secure. Like definitely not under 70 to 80. And aside from that, know how to manage money. Because I know people that make way more than me that don't know what to do with it. And then I know people that make way less than me that are living their best life. So definitely money management is something I'm big on, and have a really good credit score if you can. Not a requirement, but just a plus. I'm in the 800 club, so.
Woo, child. Okay, so be good at finances. She makes 100K. So you said you'll date a man that makes less, but 70K to 100, basically, right?
Yeah, that's a good
And he
range.
has to be confident in what you make. So have you found in the past that was the issue?
I've dated men who definitely made less than me, and I'm not gonna say like, because I like to do stuff. Like I like to travel. I've been a lot of places. I've done a lot of things, and I'm someone I want to get up and go. Like I want to move, and I don't want to have to it be a situation where it's like, oh, I can't go, because I can't afford this or stuff like that. But I have been in situations in the past with dating people that made less than me, where like I moved a certain way and they couldn't keep up, or I keep hearing, oh, you big time, oh, you do this, or like, no, I'm just living my life. So I mean, and it's something some men can't handle when women make more than them. And I just don't want to have those conversations again because I've done that before.
All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Yes, Kendra Cam. All right, let me get up so I can get to my little mirror over here. I was just thinking, like, they don't know nobody to be doing the Kendra Cribs no more. Wait, how do I flip this?
Oh, do you
Lord,
want to do the Kendra Cribs?
No, I was just thinking that nobody does no more. Oh, wait, I cut it off. Sorry. How do you flip the camera? I don't know
your camera, honey.
All right. Let me just put it right here. I knew I couldn't be perfect at all of this. There we go.
Okay, all right, we see you. Big booty girls. Oh, that booty turned around, child. So we got Sasha Baltimore, 37. What's the age range you want to date?
I wouldn't go too much younger than me. So I would go 35 and I would go up 10 years. So I would go 35 to 47.
Okay. So you want someone in Baltimore?
No, I travel for work. So I range all the way from Virginia to like Jersey, PA for what I do for work. But definitely some like time is one of my love languages and being around people. So I would want someone that I could get to, not like California. That's a bop. That's a long way to go to see somebody.
Okay. When was your last relationship, Sasha?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Chalet. Right around that time frame. It's been a while.
Okay. And what are 3 flaws you have to work on when it comes to a relationship?
I am definitely impatient. I can say that with knowing and self-awareness. I can be a complainer. I know I'm trying to work on that. Like everyone knows that about me. And sometimes when I like see situations, for one, I always think about the negative before the positive just to prepare myself. So like sometimes like negative thoughts can kind of rid my mind like, oh, well, what if he lying about this? Or what if he doing this or doing that? So I'm definitely working on that. And I know I'm supposed to do 3, but I feel like I should do 1 more. I'm bossy. That's it.
You're bossy? Okay. You're bossy. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
For one, I would definitely say like I got my stuff together as far as like, having my career established. I just actually started school. I'm going back to school. So I'm trying to like better and further myself. I'm a good time. I know this is what everybody say, but I definitely know how to throw down. My father owned a restaurant, so I know how to cook. I went to culinary art school. I keep a clean home environment. And I'm just fun. Like I'm a good time.
You're a good time. All right, let's do it. So Sasha, do you want to get married?
I do. I wouldn't. I'm not one of those women with the ticking biological clock, but if it comes my direction, I will accept it and receive it. But I'm not like I want to get married tomorrow. I'm not pressed. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'll be content.
But you also don't want children, right?
I don't know.
Okay. So what qualities you feel as though make you a wife?
I am definitely old school when it comes to that. Like, I grew up in a 2-parent household. I watched my grandmother and my grandfather like be grow up and, you know, be married, and like the traditional gender roles. Like, I'm okay with it, like the cooking and the cleaning and like, you know, checking on him and are you good? Did you eat? Do you need something? Making sure like the house is together. And then my sister, she is an amazing example. I've watched her. She's been married for 20 years, and just watching her be such an amazing wife, I've been able to pay attention to things that she does to be successful. I'm definitely loving, caring. I am compassionate. And what else? And I'm a good gift giver because that's my love language.
She's a good gift giver. That's her love language. All right, so let's do this. We got Sasha Baltimore, 37 Aries, an account executive, has no kids, doesn't desire to have any kids either. So either already have your children who are a certain age or do not desire children at all. 35 to 47. She makes 100K. You don't have to make as much as her, but be confident in your manhood if you make less. How could the guy reach out to you, boo?
My Instagram is there, Sasha JMUA. That's like my handles on everything. So
Okay.
yeah, you can. My page is private, but just slide in the DM, child.
Okay. All right. I got some questions.
Oh Lord.
This one is from Mr. Aon. He said, hope you find everything you're looking for, sis. On behalf of the cousins and handyman of America, can you fix the blinds?
Oh, it's not broken, baby. It's actually a circle. So I know they were looking for some.
Show the people.
They were
Show
looking
the
for
people.
some. That's the
They
best
think
thing
your
you can.
blinds are broken.
No, baby, it's not broken, honey. That's the way it's made. I know y'all were looking for something.
Y'all was
Yeah,
talking all that.
And
Y'all was
can you
talking-
get it? And can you get a brick wall in your house? Yeah, because I'm pretty sure you don't have one in yours. So don't come for me, honey, because I ain't coming for you. They was looking for something, honey. They had to find something. Can I fix it? It's already fixed, honey. But good luck on your Task Rabbit handyman job.
And boop. And Mr. Aon sent me $10 to say that to you. And I guess you learned something tonight. Show the people one more time who thought your blinds was broke.
Not broken, baby.
And she
It's
got
actually, if he was paying attention, it's actually a curtain. There's a difference. Your blinds go first and your curtain goes over top. So it's called the crescent half moon curtain. It's not the blind. The blind is under it, but the curtain's on top.
This is why you got to make at least 100K. Because if you made 100K, you would have knew that. Listen, I love it. That was a question for you. Okay. I love it. Well, listen, one more time, how can a man reach out to you, boo?
They can hit me up on Instagram, Sasha JMUA.
And there you have it. All right, period says, keep me posted how it goes, baby girl.
Thank you, Kendra. I hope I can invite you to a wedding, girl.
I hope so too. I got 3 weddings this year because of the show. So I'm very excited.
I'm trying to be your next.
All right, let's do it.
All right,
bye, baby.
Bye.
I believe it to be true. Some other people, let me excuse me. Shauna Jones said, this is to Pookie earlier. She said, Pookie, why are you so triggered by CJ? Stop buying these super chats and just watch the show. So Pookie, some people think you triggered by PJ. Little sent money in and said, I'm 5'8" and I married and I married all that thickness and I make over 6 figures. So Little, that was to you. He said he would have married all that thickness and he makes over 6 figures. I should have read that one to her. And yeah. Ooh, child, you're going to learn something today. The COC said, can we start asking the question to those who wish to be married, how they plan to combine income with their spouse, if at all? Because this is important to understand when looking for a life partner. Here's the deal, y'all. I ask the surface questions, okay? I can't sit here and ask all the questions that you have to ask because that's the point for you to figure out, okay? I ask the basic questions, and then from there you take it. I can't do the whole relationship for your ass. So if there's a question that you want to know that I don't ask, that's a chance for you to ask that question. Child, be with one person all day if I was to do that. Nations Capital said, with Pookie, a provider don't care about a woman's money. That's what Nations Capital, I guess Nations Capital is co-signing Pookie. not caring when you said a provider shouldn't care about the money. All right. Pookie came back. Oh, Pookie came back to say this and said, I'm not triggered, but the requirement is for you to be nurturing, not to earn a certain amount to have a career. It's unusual for a man to require it. A man could want it, but never require it. Okay, Pookie, we got you. All right, let me get back to the show. We just had a girl. Let me get a guy. Merle, yes, show me your room. Show me your room, Merle. Show me the room. Okay, let's try you.
Yeah,
Hello?
got it. Hey, Kendra. Hi,
Hey,
can you hear me?
I can hear you. How do you pronounce your
Awesome
name?
sauce. Morel.
Morel. Morel, where you calling me from,
Yes.
love?
I'm in Memphis.
Memphis. How old are you?
I'm 46.
46. What you do for a living?
I'm retired military, and right now I'm a payroll supervisor.
Retired military and a payroll supervisor.
Correct.
Do you have any kids?
I have three, 17, 16, and 9.
All by the same woman?
Two.
Two women. Have you ever been married?
I have divorced with papers.
Did you divorce one of your children's moms?
Yes, my 9-year-old.
Your 9-year-old. So you've been married once.
Correct.
And when did you get divorced?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay. And do you believe in zodiac signs?
Not at all.
Okay. So we got Merle, Memphis, 46, retired military, is a payroll supervisor, dad to 3 children by 2 women, was once married. What kind of woman you looking for, love?
I'm looking for something that's real simple. I mean, I'm not looking for the sun, the moon, the stars. Just somebody who's very down to earth.
Okay, very down to earth. All right, what are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. I would say overall 2. One would be smoking. The second one would be finances. I don't really care how much money she makes. It's about how she handles her money. I'll give you an example. If she makes $1,000, but she spends 1,100, that's not a good financial plan. She's spending more than she makes. At some point, I'm going to have to compensate her for her bad spending. So finances is very important to me. Not how much money you make, but just how you spend your money.
So again, you said she makes $5,000 but spends how much?
No, I said my example. I use 1,000. So if she made $1,000 and she spends $1,100, means she's spending more money than she makes.
Well, how does she spend $1,100 if she only makes 1,000?
1,100.
Right, but she doesn't have $1,100, so how could she spend more?
No, she makes $1,000
I know
hypothetically,
that. So I'm saying
and
if she
she's
makes 1,000, how's she gonna spend 1,100? Because she don't have 1,100. She has 1,000.
well. That's my point. She's spending more than she has.
Oh, they're telling me credit cards. So you're gonna make
Right, miscellaneous.
$1,000?
Whatever her amount is that she makes, if she's spending more money than she makes overall, is what I'm saying.
Okay, they getting me in the comment section saying Kendra Slow, she got credit cards. I'm just trying to figure out if somebody spent $1,000. Why? I mean, to me that doesn't make any sense. You're gonna spend all the money, all of it.
And that's my point, Kendra. If a woman is making however much money, it's irrelevant the number. If she's spending more money than she makes, that's a huge financial red flag.
Okay. Okay,
Her
Dr.
credit her credit score is her credit score.
Say it again.
Yeah, I'm not invested in her credit score. You can always improve a credit score. So I'm like, oh my God, you got to have a certain credit score number. You got to make a certain amount of income. Let's be honest. Her money is her money. My money is our money. So how much she makes is irrelevant. But if she doesn't have a good financial spending habits, that's going to be a huge red flag.
Okay. Any other deal breakers?
Smoking and financial. Financial is very important.
Okay. What about looks? So she got, okay, I'm going to stay there for a little bit. Have you dated women in the past that have financial issues?
Of course. And it didn't last long. It's one of the biggest secrets, especially in the beginning of dating, that a lot of women try to hide for whatever reason.
So how did you figure it out during the dating? Like what happened?
You start asking questions like, hey, how? I'm trying to get an example here. This is, of course, not on the first date, the second date, but over time, if you ask certain questions, she'll tell you, I don't care about how much money you make. I'll make that real clear. But what are your spending habits? And eventually, you keep on asking questions about her spending. She'll tell you what it is. I spend hypothetically $500 on my maintenance, my hair, on my nails, whatever that might be. My rent is so much. And you start calculating the numbers. Wait a minute, she doesn't make that much money because over time she'll tell you indirectly what she makes.
Does she ask you for money too?
It's not a deal breaker. I'll prefer it not to be, especially in the beginning.
Well, I was asking this, and the example that you were giving about past situations, were they asking you for money as well?
Okay. Yes.
Yes. And you got divorced. Now, was this the issue in your marriage?
No, that wasn't an issue in our marriage as far as finances. She had good financial means. I'm never going to disrespect her finances. No.
Got you. Okay. Now we'll keep going. Does the woman gotta look a certain way?
I would prefer a woman not to be heavier sets. I'm 6'3". I'm about 215 pounds. It'll be, in my opinion, not the best option for me to come home to a woman who is 200 pounds. And
So
yes,
she
I
can't
did put a
weigh
number
more
on
than
it.
200 pounds.
I'll prefer her to be in between 140 to 160. The key word is prefer.
So the weight preference is he wants you to be a lightweight. You could even,
Well, if we really go back into history and look at the 1970s, at our parents and grandparents, the usual weight was probably between 140 to 160. What's the big
that was
difference now?
before fast food was popular.
Well, that also, it also says that a person can control what they go into their mouth, so they can maneuver that.
Bro, you don't play no games. I mean, this woman got to be on point to be with you.
Well, if 140 to 160 is on point, then why are we settling for the average woman to be 183 pounds? How is that normal? And that's supposed to be acceptable.
I'm not saying that it should be acceptable, and I'm not even telling you to change your requirement. Don't come for me, Merle. I was just saying.
I don't know, Kendra, you're good. You're good. Trust me, we understand the music. You're good. It's just a conversation.
I don't want no problems with you. You the teacher that said the paper was due on Thursday. Today's Friday.
I would just say this, Kendra. If I came in here making fries at McDonald's at 46 years old, no woman would date me.
This is true.
So what men want and what women want are two different things. You were like not you individually, well, you do overall, but a protector, provider, a leader. The number one thing that men care about from women is physical attraction. I'll give you an example. If Mark and Randy say, hey, my man, I got a homegirl for you, the first question he's going to ask is, what does she look like?
This is very true. Now, I'm happy you said that. And ladies, I hope you hear this because that is the truest thing out of all things. Whenever I tell men or ask men about women, the first thing they say is, what does she look like? What does she look like? And then everything happens from there. Now, the look is the number one requirement, and then they figure out everything else. This is true. Okay. Correct. And let's just be clear. So no woman that weighs 200, the preferred way is no.
Not 200. No.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'3". 6'3".
6'3". Okay. You have 3 children.
Okay.
Could she have kids?
Of course.
You're fine with that. Okay. Now, did I ask you this? Does she got to make a certain amount of money?
It's irrelevant because let's be completely honest. Her money is her money. My money is my money. I'll give you even a great example.
Your money is your money or your money?
Well, my apologies. My money is our money. My apologies.
Okay.
And I'll give you an example. I need 3 things from a woman financially. One, it's her job to take care of the groceries. You take care of the groceries, you shop for them, so forth, so on. Number 2, if you have any debts, pay it off. I'm going to help you pay it off. And number 3, save money for vacations. Besides those three things, whatever you do with your money financially, I can really care less because I'm gonna take care of the bills anyways.
Okay, so be able to pay for groceries. When y'all go on vacations, be able to pay for the vacation.
See, it's not a job to fully pay for the vacation. Make that very clear. I'm just saying contribute to vacations.
Okay, but mortgage, light bill, all that's you.
I got it.
You got it. Okay. Do you want more kids, Merle?
It would be nice. It's not a deal breaker, but it'd be nice.
Okay. What is the age range you desire to date?
There is no age limit.
No age limit.
Well, okay, let me be honest. Okay, I would say max, I would say probably about maybe 51 years old on a max. As far as I'm young, I would go down as low as maybe 28.
Okay. I want to say this. You got some male support coming to you from the comment section. They're paying me to say these things. So we got
Please.
little W. It's L and then two I's. And it says, that brother is preaching. Y'all better pay attention. He spent $5 to say that. Nations Capital
My man.
said, Nations Capital said, they want tall. Why can't we want fit? You can't want fit, Nations Capital. So he is agreeing with you. And then there's another male support. Lure of Leon said, women want a man they can look up to, and men want a woman they can pick up. So you got three men. All three men co-sign your, what it seems to be a parent's requirement first. Okay.
Any man who ever says out loud that physical attraction isn't the number one kicker for men is 100% lying to you.
100% lying to you. Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Sure. So 6'3", 215 pounds. There you go.
215 pounds. And you cannot weigh 200 pounds as a woman. Preferred weight, 140 to 160.
I mean, 170, it all depends. I'll say this. Throw out the 140 to 160. Let's say hypothetically a woman is 170 pounds and she's athletic. That's an exception to the rule all day, every day.
Okay.
So it's not a number. It's more or less, I'll say it again, physical appearance.
Physical appearance. How you wear your weight?
Correct.
Okay. When was your last relationship, Merle?
2 years ago, my divorce.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
A gentleman never tells.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on when it comes to a relationship.
In a relationship, everybody has to work on patience, communication. The third one, it's tough. I can't think on top of my head a third one.
He said, "Listen, I got it all. Don't play with me. Don't play with him."
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Well, you only gave me 1 flaw.
What flaw was what?
You only gave me
Patient?
1 flaw when it came to a relationship, so you don't have 2 other flaws. Is that things that you can work on?
Okay, here's another to work on. Depending on who you are, I can be direct, and I'll give you an example. I can say, Kendra, put the toilet seat down. Excuse me, say it again. I can say, Kendra, flush the toilet. What I really meant was, hey, Kendra, baby girl, do me a favor. Put the toilet seat down before you flush the toilet because all the toxins you get in the air, get on your toothbrush, you get on the toothpaste, on the counter, things of that nature. 2 ways of saying the same thing. I could say flush the toilet, which is very direct, depending on who you are. Don't like the direct approach. But in reality, what I'm saying is put the toilet seat down before you flush the toilet. So being direct, it could be a flaw depending on who you talk to.
So is that a desire of yours? You want a woman in general to put down the toilet seat before she flushes the toilet?
I would say this. It was just an example. It was just an example.
I know, but it was an example. I was looking at like, ooh, child.
Well, you never know. Hey, when you're in the bathroom, I'm not gonna be in anyway. So whatever you do, how you flush your toilet is your toilet.
Okay, fair enough. Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Well, first of all, if she meets my requirements, I'm looking to be with her because she's a rare breed. Let's just be completely honest.
Okay.
So all that lucky to be with me stuff. I mean, it is what it is. She has small requirements, and vice versa. So we'll be lucky to be with each other. So I'm not gonna put it all off. Oh my God, if I meet this person, she'd be lucky to be with me. Nah, if she meets my requirements, I'm lucky to be with her
Do you want to get married again?
in a heartbeat to the right woman.
And what qualities you feel as though make you a good husband?
Cause make me a good husband. I do the things that most women want. I protect, I provide, I lead. I
And
don't
there you
need
have it.
your financial. Let's say hypothetically a woman makes $1 million or she makes 20,000 a year. It's irrelevant to me. I can't spend her money.
What does that mean? You can't spend her money, she makes money, but she would contribute in certain ways, right?
I'll give you an example, Kendra. This is a great example. Kendra, you're my woman, hypothetically. And we've dated for 2 years. I say, hey, Kendra, baby girl, can I get $100? You're going to give it to me. But in the back of your head, why am I giving this broke ass dude $100? So, with that being said, can I really ask my woman for money?
I think you can.
I
I
beg to
think you should
differ.
be able to, because
If
here's the reality of relationships, right? And I know in the perfect world there's this stance, and I think maybe you should come in with, like you said, being a provider and things of that nature. But life can happen, right? And God forbid, I'm not saying this should happen, but something can happen to you physically and everything changes, right? So you should want a woman that can keep the family going if God forbid something happened to you. And as your woman, because to me, marriage is a teammate situation. We're teammates. I got you, you got me. So even though I do well, I think one of the things that men have always told me, I never come across like, oh, I make so much more money than you, because I don't move like that. Like I'm not that kind of person. So I think it's very possible to be okay with a woman doing well. And I do think in a teammate situation, it benefits. There would be certain things, and with her making a certain amount of money, it might have a certain amount of access, a certain amount of knowledge. So I do think it matters.
Well, here's also about thing, Kendra. You say use that worst case scenario. What if the man loses a job or financials go a little crazy, whatever that situation may be? I'm retired military. I did my work in my 20s and my 30s so I can relax in my 40s and my 50s.
Oh, so
I have a
you good.
guaranteed
You set
income.
up. Well, there you have it. My example didn't work for Merle because he got it all the way together. I don't know why I even try to play with you, because I already know you ain't to be played with.
Well, no, Kendra, you good. This is your show. I'm a guest on your show.
No, I rock with you though. I rock with you. You're a very focused man. I respect it. I sincerely do. But I do think, and I think again, because it's an extreme situation, but I know a couple that are married, and early on the husband was a provider, then he became disabled, and for the last 9 years, the wife is the sole provider of the family because her husband physically can't work, but she doesn't mind because her husband did everything. So I just think the best advice I ever got from a married couple was work your hardest to make the other person happy. It was very simple, but if your goal is to make the other person happy, then y'all both are always trying to work to make each other happy, and then it makes a good relationship. But nevertheless, Merle, let's go. And ladies, here are the requirements, and please hear it clear. Do not overspend. Merle ain't playing that. Do not overspend more money than you have. Okay. Um, Listen, be in good shape for you. Now he's 6'3" and he weighs 215 pounds. Nobody that weighs 200 now, he ain't gonna do that. But a good gauge of 140 to 170, depending on how you wear it. Okay. With that being said, he has 3 children. You are open to having more kids, right?
100%.
And she can have children already, right?
Of course. I mean, the chance of me meeting a woman with 0 kids is slim.
I see. Well,
Come
okay.
on now, let's be honest. Let's be honest. The chance of me meeting a woman with kids at my age, I'm 46, is
Yes.
slim.
Okay, maybe it's slim. Maybe I'll give you that. Maybe it's slim. Okay, that can be true.
I never said never. I just said slim.
Okay, very true. Okay, we'll leave it there. All right, Merle, how can a woman reach out to you, baby?
Right here, you can see on my, what is this here? This at Instagram thing here. Morel underscore, well, yeah, Morel underscore more at 1977. I'm 46 years old.
And there you have it. All right. Well, you keep me posted how it goes.
Kendra, all day, every day.
Okay. Bye. It was a good. I enjoyed our conversation.
I'll tell you what, Kendra, first and foremost, I've been watching clips of you for the last maybe 5, 6 months. I said, you know what? Let me give it a shot. This is my first time trying, and I got on.
Oh, you got on. You're definitely gonna be a highlight, and I can't wait to see what the reaction is.
I don't know. I might get beat up depending on, that physical attraction part. You
Well,
can't
I
say
will
that.
say this.
But this,
I mean, I was just talking to you more about it, but to be clear, I do understand it and I respect it. And that's because women are they do not stutter when they say they want a man to be over 6 feet. So, yes,
what, what,
you
what,
do
what, I'm, what, I'm,
definitely.
what I'm saying, I apologize, Kendra. I apologize.
No, but go ahead, say what you gotta say.
Oh, what I was saying is not from you. I'm talking about from the comments. Oh my God, you can't say that 140 to maybe 170. Who do you think I am? Blah, 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 blah. I'll say it again. If I worked at McDonald's and made fries at 46 years old, I wouldn't stand a chance with any woman in the world. So if the standard is a guy got to make 6 figures, I make that. Guy got to be tall. I got that. Guy got to be confident. Pick a word.com. Like if a woman had 10 things on her list, I'm probably 7 or 9 of those things. But with that being said, though, what am I getting back in return?
Break that down. What do you want in return?
What I want in return is a woman that okay, give me like 30 seconds. Let's just say hypothetically, me and a woman have some bedroom fun. That's only an hour worth of the day. The most important part about a relationship is the 23 hours. That's the communication time. That's the cuddling time. That's the dating time. That's the foundation of the relationship. Women want the 23 hours. Cool. Men want the 1 hour. Cool. I want a 24-hour relationship. I'm looking to build a foundation to move on with a woman, not just for 1 hour pleasure or for women 23-hour pleasure. I'm looking for the whole package. It's very simple.
Woo! Woo! You got it together, Merle. Let's do it. It's at the bottom of how to reach out to Merle underscore more underscore 1977.
Thank you again, Kendra, for your time.
You too. Bye, babe.
Bye. Have a good one.
Okay. Merle said, "Don't play with him. He know what he want. Have a good credit score." Okay. Ooh, this man, somebody D. I'm not sure if it's a girl or a guy, but it says Dhende07 said, "This man is everything that a lot of you ladies say that y'all want in a man, but a lot of y'all are dissing him. Y'all don't know what y'all want." Let me read that again. Dhende said, and he spent $5 to say this. "This man is everything that a lot of you ladies say that y'all want in a man, but a lot of y'all are dissing him. Y'all don't know what y'all want." I think that you got to come correct to be with Merle. He ain't playing with you. So if you're not a woman that can rise to the occasion and some of the things that he said are non-negotiables, that's for you to decide. But yeah. Okay. We had a guy. Let me try to get a girl. La Majar. Show me the room. Show me the room. Wait, hold on. I think you at. Wait a minute. Are you at the hospital? Ooh,
One moment, I got a phone call.
girl, what you doing? You was you changing somebody's best friend? Ooh. Be quiet, cousins. We'll work it.
Okay. All right. Hey, Kendra, girl, what's up? Hold on. Let me take my bag up because I don't want nobody knowing what I'm doing on my break. Okay. Yes. Hi, I'm here.
Are
Oh
you
my
on your break,
God.
girl? For real?
I am. I am on my break. I was just doing something real quick. I didn't expect to
Was you changing
get
somebody's
called like that.
anesthesia? What was you doing, child? They IV?
No, I was hanging some antibiotics. That's all.
Okay. What's your name, baby girl?
My name is Krisha.
Creisha?
Yes.
How you spell it?
Kresha.
Kresha.
Yes, SHA.
Creisha. How old are you?
I'm 31.
31. What you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
Nurse. Oh yeah, you at work right now, child. You have any children?
I do. Yes, I have two. I have a boy and a girl.
How old are
Two.
your
My boy is
children?
two. My boy is two, and then my girl is 6.
2 and 6. Same man?
Yes.
Why y'all not together? You had a baby 2 years ago.
It's kind of complicated, but yeah,
Well, how did it
a
get
little
complicated?
complicated. Well, we kind of he's got some growing to do.
Say it again.
He's got some growing to do.
He got some growing to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I
So
had another kid by him, so yeah, that was on me.
say it again.
I said, yeah, I had another kid by him, so yeah, that was on me.
Okay. Is that your final straw?
Um, yes, it is. With him?
Okay. What
Yeah.
city are you calling from? Where do you live?
Flint, Michigan. Actually, I'm a travel nurse, so I work outside of my city, but I'm only like 40 minutes out. But I'm from Flint, Michigan.
So where do you live, honey?
Flint,
Flint. Okay. Flint, Michigan. And do you believe in zodiac signs? I can't remember.
I do, yes.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Scorpio. All right. So we got Carisha, and you got that. You have your bonnet on because you're at work. Or is that even called a bonnet?
Yes, uh-huh. I got my work bonnet and my regular bonnet,
Oh, you got on,
but
girl, you got on double bonnets. I ain't never had nobody that had on double bonnets. Show me, you said bonnet after bonnet after bonnet. So you got on the work bonnet. What's the other bonnet?
my little personal silk bonnet to keep my braids, you know, laid and
Child,
free of COVID and MRSA.
child, the two, ain't nobody ever had two bonnets, child. Don't play with it. So we got Creesha, Flint, Michigan, 31 Scorpio, travel nurse, mom of 2 kids. Have you ever been married?
I have not, no.
I never married. All right, her kids are by the same man. What kind of man you looking for, love?
You know what? Somebody compassionate, fun, selfless, um, encouraging, you know, that type of thing. Don't talk down on you. Somebody who's hardworking, intelligent, a little bit of hood, just a little tad bit, just a little small pinch of the hoodness,
A little bit of
but
hood.
a little tiny bit.
A little
That
tiny
much.
bit. Okay.
Yeah, that much.
A little tiny bit of hood she wants. Okay. Should he,
Professional, nonetheless professional.
nonetheless professional. Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
You said, should the guy make a certain amount of money?
Yes.
I'm gonna actually say yes. Okay. I'm only saying yes because I plan on going back to school like rather soon, and I don't really want to be working really hard while I'm in school. So it would be just great, to have somebody who I don't like I say depend on, but who would be like supportive, a little bit financially, but also more so emotionally, you know, um, in that aspect.
Okay. Okay. So what is that dollar amount?
Hmm, I'm gonna say about 100,000, maybe like close to 90,000. Now it ain't gotta be the full, it ain't gotta be 100,000. Let's just say 90,000.
Okay. Your child's father made 90K?
Yeah, close to it. Yes,
Okay. So you're saying this is a requirement because you want to go back to school. So when you go back to school, you'll have someone that can provide for the family.
correct.
Okay. So you will want to provide for your children, obviously.
Provide for my children and I.
Provide for her.
I know it sounds crazy, y'all, but I'm tired of making all the money. I'm tired of being a breadwinner. I'm tired of making the cash flow. I need to take a break to go back to school. So
Okay, he got to be open to it. So she's tired of
yes,
working as hard as she works. Could he have kids already?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, just out of
Not more than
curiosity.
two, because I don't have more than two. So not more than like I give it 4. Let's put a limit on it. Let's do 4.
Let's talk about this real quick. I'm not saying it to be true, but what would you say to a guy that would say, okay, you have 2 children? Well, first, let me ask you this. Did you have this set up with your child's father? Did he make it easy for you to be not have to work if you chose not to? Was he a sole provider?
No, not really, because he always worked too. So we both like always working. So
So what would you say to the man that might feel as though, well, your child's father didn't make it easy for you to have a sole provider, so why do I have to be a man that makes enough to provide for you and your children so you don't have to work if they're not technically my children?
that's a good question. Um, let me see. Let me think about that for a little hot second. Hot second. Let's do a summarization of that question. I'm sorry, my brain. I got a
Well, the
12-hour
question is
shift.
this, and this is why I want you to answer it, because I know in the comment section, if I make you a highlight, that will be discussed. I understand the desire. You're saying you're tired, you've been working hard. A lot of women are tired, and a lot of women, especially Black women, we out here trying to work more than one job, providing for the family. You do get exhausted. So now the request is you want a man to make your life easier financially. You want to be able, I think women are calling this the soft life era. They want to be able to be at home and just be with the kids and not have to go out there and work. Now, with that being said, though, a man that can do that, that actually physically can have enough money to provide for you and two children that you come with already, what would you say that would be like? Well, why do I have to do this? And your child's father didn't have to do that for you.
Right, that's true. See, I don't want them to feel obligated, and if you are feeling obligated, then that's gonna put you in a kind of a tight spot. And I don't want you to be put in a tight spot. So I just wouldn't recommend.
Ooh, I'm not sure if she got disconnected or if she hung up. So I'm not quite sure which one it was. I know she's at work. I'm not sure if she just hung up on her. I'm not sure if she hung up herself. I'm not quite sure what happened, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. You could call us back. Let me see if she's in queue. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure. Oh, she's back. She's back. She's back. She's back. What happened, boo?
You know what? The universe just don't want me to have somebody who's gonna be feeling obligated or just feeling strained or stressed about it.
Wait, say it
So
again. You
just
went out again. What does the universe not want?
I said the universe just probably don't want me to don't want me to have anybody that's gonna be feeling stressed or strained about taking care of me and my kids. So just somebody who's willing and who wants to and who's like joyful to do that, and not somebody like, oh my God, I'm taking care of you and your kids. No, you got to come with excitement, joy, peace, and happiness. Have a smile on your face when you give me a $20,000 check. Okay, I want you to be smiling, and I want you to be happy about it.
You know what?
It's all great.
From your lips to God's ears. She said, when you give her that 20K check, put a smile on your face.
Yes, exactly.
So you want a cheerful giver, as they say in church.
Yes, yes. Now we're talking.
Okay, let's keep going. Do you have any other deal breakers? Do you have any deal breakers?
Um,
I asked you that question.
let's see. I'll tell you. Any other deal breakers? Let's see. Oh, emotionally intelligent. I mean, not, girl, help me say this. Lacking
Emotionally
emotional
intelligent.
intelligence. There we go. Lacking emotional intelligence. That's the word I'm
Lacking
looking for.
emotional intelligence.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Like you gotta be able to dig into your feelings and thoughts and be able to, rationalize and be rational and not like you can't be angry all the time. I don't want nobody that's just mad and angry all the time. Absolutely
Okay.
not. Attitude, no. Like just just be
Okay.
joyful around me and happy.
Okay.
Don't
Um,
cause me no stress.
do we gotta look a certain way?
You know what? No, I'm gonna say no. Mm-mm.
You
You
don't
know
care
this
about how he looks.
one.
Okay.
I like Booger Wolves, King, whoever. I ain't gonna say whoever. I'm just saying I don't discriminate against like looks because you know that's not like 100% of who you are. You can look like a Booger Wolf, but you like the best
A
personality in the
booger
world.
wolf. He can look like, what is a booger
You
wolf?
can look like a Booger Wolf, but you can still have a good personality.
And what is a booger wolf? Is that a way of saying a man that's not attractive?
I guess, yeah. hmm
Oh my God. Ooh, child. Okay, I got this question from Mr. Aon who sent $10.
Hi.
Said, KG, you look great tonight. Thank you, boo. But he said, can you ask her if she would be interested in Merle? Merle was the guy prior to you. Did you see him?
Right. I did actually. I saw him real because, like I said, I was in and out doing work, but I did see him, and I was listening to like parts and bits and parts.
Okay. Mariah Flamethrower. Mariah Flamethrower, they're spending money, spent $5 to say a hood professional making 90K will be willing to take care of you and your kids happily. Kendra's running a Make-A-Wish Foundation. Would you date would you date a person that made hood money? I guess she's implying that it would have to be a hood guy.
Oh, like you know what? I just don't want to get. I don't want no drama. I don't want to get into like. I don't want no dirty money. I'm sorry, y'all. It's gotta be. It's
No
gotta be
dirty
like
money. No
back
dirty
in the
money.
day. Yeah, back in the day, me. Yes, I would have. Yes,
Back in the day, but
totally.
now she a clean woman.
Exact. Thank you, woman of the
Okay.
Lord.
Little L double, I think this is a double I, says this man she wants has to be emotionally intelligent, be a provider, God fearing, and hood. Because you did, oh yeah, you said you want to be a little hood. She
Yeah,
said,
he got it.
well, this guy said, good luck to finding Jesus. He feels as though you're not gonna be able to find this person.
I believe I got hope and faith. That's why you walk by faith and not by sight. Okay. Who knows what God got in store for me?
Oh, you can't break her spirit. You can't break her soul.
So
You
can
can't
I?
break her soul. She's telling
Right.
everybody,
Thank you. Yes.
20K check,
Yeah.
retire her, take care of her kids, go to work, and do it with a smile on your face.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
oh, okay,
My
okay,
feet barking right now, and I still got another what 8 hours to go.
okay. All right, so let's keep going. We already got to the money question. You said you want to make like around 90K and more because you want to be able to sit down at some point in time. And I think you
Yeah.
said you don't mind if he has kids already, right?
Correct.
All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Hold on, y'all.
Okay, let's see it.
I'm looking busted. I'm at work. Let me
Okay.
cover up the fupa. So just ignore the fupa, y'all.
Ignore the fupa. Okay. I love it. Okay. What I love about you is your attitude towards life. And attitude is half the battle. It really is. You have a great positive attitude. What
Thank
was the
you.
last relationship?
With my kid's father.
Okay. And that's why your kids are 2 and 6. And that's over.
Correct. Yes.
And I can't remember. Do you want more kids?
You know what? If I got, I always say this. I used to didn't believe in marriage because I never really saw good examples of marriage until, like I got a little bit older. I saw my big brother get married, and then I kind of like started to be like, oh, okay, maybe this not, no, it's not so horrible. Maybe I can clear the air up with these marriages here. But I do actually believe in marriage now. I did back in the day. Like I said, my beliefs and was a little bit different, but I do want to get married one day, and I do. If my husband wants a child, I am potentially down to do that, but it has to be within the next. Shoot, I don't know, because I'm planning on going to school. We gonna have some figuring out to do. It sounds
Are you serious
overwhelming to
about
my.
the school thing?
I really am. Yes.
Okay.
hmm But
So
I
so this money is a requirement because this has to
it's required.
So required that he makes 90K because she's going to school. And if you miss it, the requirement is when she's in school, she's not going to work. So you got to take care of her. And she comes with a 2-year-old and a 6-year-old,
Correct. Yes.
period.
Appreciate you if you out there. No,
So
I'm
let me ask you this. If he made 50K, he don't got a shot with you.
if you made 50K, right now that'll be okay, but by the time I get my acceptance to school, it's gotta be boosted up. It's gotta go
So if he can't make,
50K.
so let's say you got the acceptance to school and he made 50K, you can't do it.
Maybe he can apply the next day. We gotta have a plan to take off with that moolah
Let me ask you
because
this though. Let's just speak about this because this can happen. Let's say if
uh-huh.
you don't find a man that
Right.
makes that amount of money that's willing to sign up for this, What are you gonna do when it comes to school?
Well, actually, I'm already working on my backup plan. I'm just trying to save what I can until like when I go. I mean, I was pregnant in nursing school with my son, so I kind of know what it's like to go through school pregnant. And I was able to, I was able to save up actually a lot of money during my pregnancy, so I didn't have to work like towards the end of my semester, my last semester, and then like until I went and got my real job. So I was able to do that for myself. So this time around, or my husband, or my future husband, to be the one making that sacrifice for me while I go and make a plan for to get more money.
Right. I want you to respond to this because I mean we all grow and mature, so I think I know the answer, but this will definitely be said. Why weren't these your requirements before you had children?
I was young. Dang, who said that? Somebody sent you somebody to ask me that question. I was young. Okay, the man wouldn't leave me alone. I got, and that's what happened.
Okay.
That's what occurred. I had
Okay.
got. But yes, people do mature and grow, and I'm really focused on building a legacy for my children, for my entire family. Really, I got a really big family, and I am the breadwinner. Like I am a person who is a support person of my family. So I do have like a big responsibility on me. And I've just been thinking like, okay, dang, I provide. It would be nice to like have somebody to like have that support system, in that aspect. That makes sense.
Okay. I did I ask you when your last relationship was?
Yep. It was with my kid's father, and we really weren't together for when we had our second baby. Um, but yeah, so that was
Okay.
like 2 years ago when we.
All right. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Um, it's been. Dang, I gotta be honest with y'all.
You don't have to answer.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't want nobody to judge me for how they can really, because people be like, oh, you can't go that long without no. But like I said, I've been focusing on.
Are you answering the question?
Oh, no. I won't give y'all a specific day, but just know that it's been a little minute, and it was with somebody that I my child, my kids.
Okay.
A minute ago.
Um,
We ain't, but we do not have plans on being together or anything like that. So I don't want to be judged.
so when was the last time?
Last year.
Last year. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, okay, I got this question for you. Um, where is it? It was about your schooling. Okay, here it is. Mr. Eon said, Kendra, ask her what school she is attending, what degree she'll get, and how much money she will make afterwards.
Oh, it looked like he made 90K or more and trying to get in. Okay, well he fit in. But actually I am done with school. I am a DSC and RN, and I'm thinking about going to school for my doctorate. So yes, and I will be
So will you
applying
make more
to.
money once you graduate?
Yes, like once because I'll be like a higher level or whatever in my field. So yeah, I'll make more, but yeah.
I guess the question is, do you plan on using that money to contribute to the family while you're not working?
Do I plan on using the money that I plan on making
Yeah,
in the
because
future?
your request, I should say, is a man that can take care of the family while you're in school. So when school is done and now you're going back to work, will you use that money to help contribute to the family, or do you still want him to be the sole provider?
Well, I will kind of chime in. I will begin to chime in. But yes, I mean you don't have to be like the sole provider, but like I want to like get money together. My plan is I'm working on forming a legacy, like it's a legacy for my family, for my kids, like for generations to come. I'm working on other projects as well. So I do plan on like elevating, and I want to take my husband with me.
Okay.
We need my kids. So yeah, I mean he got to be the sole provider, but you know, he's not gonna just fall back because I got stuff that I want to do in my life after I graduate. But I appreciate him though a whole lot.
You said you're not gonna be. Wait, say that last part again.
I said, what I say? That I got things
You
that I
said
want
that
to
you say
accomplish.
you're not gonna be the sole provider, but there's things that you want to do in your life when you graduate.
Right. So yeah, I don't want him to like I don't want him to just fall completely all the way back. You know, he's still a man. But I do plan on contributing to the family support, after I finish school. Yes.
Okay, because he's definitely making it what the requirement, what the request I should say is for him to allow you that space to do what I guess the men are trying to figure out. Once you have the money, would you give that offer to him?
Yes.
Okay. What are three flaws you have to work on when it comes to a relationship?
Three flaws.
Yes.
Um, let's see. Three flaws. It's so hard when you're talking about flaws. No, I'm just kidding. I have flaws. I do. Uh, let me see. Three flaws that I could work on. Oh, it's so hard for me to be on time. I don't know why I have this issue. Everything that I do is late. I don't know why. So if you have a problem with, how people are real like on edge when somebody's like late or something, or when you're just not on time, I don't know what it is, but that's just it. Like I'm probably gonna be late for our wedding. Okay, it's not that I was out doing something. I don't know. I can't explain it.
That's the only flaws that you're normally late.
That's one. That's one. Two. I don't like to be all smothered too much. That's too much for me.
Okay.
Like,
Don't like to be
and
smothered.
then three. What's another flaw? Um, yeah. Can I phone a friend? What's wrong? What else is wrong with me? You, you got a flaw? I can be too nice sometimes. Yeah, not come off as friendly to people. Yeah, like friendly. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll say that.
Okay. Now, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
A guy will be very lucky to be with me because I am also like emotionally supportive, encouraging, motivational. Um, I like to have a conversation about things. Um, I like to learn. Well, yeah, I like to like learn to do new things. Um, I like to go fishing. Like, I mean, I haven't been fishing since I was a child, but that is something that I would be willing to do with my husband. Like, we go fishing. We could go to like games and stuff of that nature. But yeah, I'm just, you know, I I like to dance and I like to. I'm working on music right now as well, so I'm like
Working on
looking
music,
into
girl. You're doing
music.
a lot. What kind of music are you working on?
So it's actually like learning music. So my first single actually just dropped not too long ago, maybe
You're
like a couple
single.
weeks
You sing?
ago. It's actually a rap.
You rap? What the hell? How did I
I
miss this?
do,
You're a
and I
rapper?
rap about. I am. My rap name is Momentum.
What in the
Momentum
world? You the
Adam.
rapping traveling nurse?
I do, and I rap about like nursing things. Like I have raps
Give me
about
20 seconds of you rapping right now.
um. Okay, so I'll give you something I just worked on. Okay, spironolactone. Okay, this is to I did it to Cardi B's beat, like to the WAP beat, and I kind of mixed it up a little bit. That was my first one. My second one was my own beat, but um, pharmacology. Okay, 7 days a week. Cardiac meds. Make that weak heartbeat. Yeah, yeah, you been with them with ass meds. Spironolactone, furosemide, and hydrochlorothiazide. Lower blood pressure, Blinkavide, move fluid from the BODY. Digitalis, daily digoxin, increases the force of the heart contraction, cholesterol raw, lowering medications of turbo, and nicotinic acid. And I mean, if you want to check my single, you can go on YouTube, Momentum Adams.
You
It's
have a
called
single? You're selling
I had put it on my cousin, he has a studio, so we just put something together and I threw it on DistroKid and but yeah. I need time to work on my music career too, so that's why I need a husband that support me financially.
that? Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Carisha, not even the Carisha from City Girls Young Miami.
Correct.
You are your own Carisha. Are you serious right now?
I'm very serious. I just dropped one a couple nights ago about respiratory medication. So that first one was about cardiovascular medications, and this one is about respiratory meds. And I'm kind of just going to go down the line about all the meds through the different systems of the body and share them
So
with
you
my.
also want a husband that's gonna understand not only are you going to school, that you have a rap career that you want to focus on too.
I do, and he's got to be willing to travel and go on tour as well.
All right, Carisha, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it, I'm gonna have to do it, Carisha, because I didn't want to do it. I
Mhm.
didn't want to do it for you. But this is gonna be your man. I'm gonna have to draw him for you, Carisha. I'm gonna have to draw. Now, Carisha, listen. Now, I was rolling with you, Carisha. I
Oh
was
my
trying to roll
God.
with you. And one thing I liked about you, Carisha, and I still like about you, Carisha,
Uh-huh.
is you are confident. You know what you want. And I respect all that. But, girlfriend, you are over the damn place. You a mama. You want
I
to go to
know. I got.
school. You got a rap single. You want this
Yes.
man to support you in your rap career. Here he is.
Correct.
What's your
Yes.
address so I can mail you, man?
See
I
him
gotta
right
mail
on
you.
to me. He
I
looks
gotta mail this
good.
to you.
He's
This is
cute.
him. This is it.
He's
This is
cute.
the closest.
Did
I'm
you got
sorry,
his
girl.
wallet? Where's his wallet at? Is the wallet in there? And the emotional intelligence? As long as you got all that up in there, we're good. I know it kind of seems impossible, but you know what? Even the word impossible says I'm possible. Okay? So I know you're out there, sir. You won't gotta hide or you don't gotta, you know.
You're gonna go far in life because you have a great attitude. I can co-sign that myself. You don't let nobody take
Thank
you
you.
away from your desires, and I can respect that. I mean, all you can do is respect that. So now the time has come. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Oh, because I am, you know, I'm fun to be around. I guess sometimes I can be fun to be around. It just depends. I'm a Scorpio, so you might get fun, and you might get no. If I'm just real mad or upset, I'm just gonna kind of go try to cool off and not talk to you. But you like to be with me because I don't know what's good about me. What you got a
You know
quality?
you. I don't know. You gotta tell us what's good about you.
Well, I actually okay. Look, I am very compassionate. Actually, I'm compassionate. I listen. I'm kind. I'm understanding. Um, I'm a child of God. I've been to church in a minute, but I've got my own personal relationship with my God. Okay, so you got to know the Lord.
You got the Lord.
Um, yeah, nurturing. I'm caring. I see now all these women got up here. I'm like, dang, they cooking, they clean, they do all this. I'm not saying that I don't cook and I don't clean, but I am saying that I work third shift. Okay, I got a music career, so I don't cook all the time. Sometimes I might order takeout for my kids, or like for me, like my kids were with their dad over the weekend, so I didn't really eat because I didn't really have to cook because I didn't. It was just me, so
So you want this
so
man to be a provider, and you don't work, but you don't cook or clean.
I clean. I do clean. I do cook. I said I cook sometimes. I do keep it. I have to keep it clean because I got babies. But cooking, I cook. Let's say about few times a week.
Okay. All
When
right,
my
girlfriend,
kids,
we got to
I'm going.
go. We
If my
gotta go.
kids are, I'm cooking with my kids. But if my kids are not there, I'm not cooking. I mean, but if I
I
had a
understand.
husband,
All
maybe
right.
I would.
For your husband, maybe you would. We gotta go. How could the guy reach out to you, baby?
You know what? It's hard for me to be on social media like this. I'm just shocked that I'm actually here tonight. Instagram is, I think my Instagram name is chocolate dripping chocolate dot ink.
What
my
is your
Instagram.
Instagram name?
It's called drippingchocolate.ink.
Drippingchocolate.ink. You know, you've
Yes.
been surprised. I shouldn't even be surprised no more. You been surprised me whole nights. Whole night.
And then my name on Facebook is La Mujer. It's in Spanish. My first degree was in Spanish, so uh, I had put La Mujer because I was applying in grad school and I didn't want people or jobs. And I didn't want them looking up my real name, so I had put like that. But
And there you have it. All right, one more time. Spell your IG name for the people.
it's drippingchocolate.ink.
That's your Instagram,
That's my
drippingchocolate.ink.
Instagram. Yes, and then my Facebook is more feasible to reach me on
Wait,
Facebook.
hold on. Your Instagram name is spelled dripping chocolate and the word dot ink.
Yep, dot period and then ink.
Okay, got
INC.
you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
I
all
don't
right.
check Instagram though a lot, so
Okay, so
just
honey,
message
how
me.
can the guy reach out to you? We got to make it simple. How does he reach out to you if he's interested,
Reach out
girl?
to Instagram, and then I'm gonna track my messages when I get time. So just do my Instagram. I think somebody just messaged me.
Okay. Someone said Kendra Teller is getting KG Teller is late getting back from break. They paged her to the psychic ward. Mr. Rios.
Listen, I got my phone on me right here, so if somebody needed to call me about anything, it's right here.
Okay, well there you have it. All right, girl, we gotta go. You go back to work. Bye,
Thank
baby.
y'all so much. Bye. You
Bye,
think I'm
girl.
crazy?
All right. We gotta go. That's it. We almost did a 2-hour show. I gotta go. I'll see y'all on Wednesday night. Love you. If I didn't get to you, I apologize. We're back live on Wednesday night. That was a lot. All right. Bye, everyone. Good night, everyone.